Hey guys, Alan Moore here on another video, fragrance video for you, a review of such. On today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about the up and coming month of December. People start having works, Christmas parties, and they might have a meal involved that you all sit down for a meal, and then the entertainment follows later. I've got 5 fragrances to show you on this video, and them all got style, sophistication, class about it, and they've all got something that's not going to offend the people around you while you're having your meal. Right, this is just one of them, and this will be on the video. So please tune in for this because it is a good 5 good choices there for you guys. If you aren't going out for a meal this Christmas with your friends before Christmas, wear this and I promise you, you'll smell sophisticated, smart, you name it. It's going to be class in a bottle, or 5 of them actually. So uh, I'll see you in a few minutes after the intro. Cheers, guys. Thanks a lot. Hi, guys. Alan Moore here on another fragrance review. Today, guys, I've got 5 fragrances. In the UK, this time of year, you're building up towards December. People at work start organising work's Christmas party, different things like that, Um, and some places you go and have a meal, and then you're followed by the entertainment later. So I've got 5 fragrances here for you, and my recommendations for such an occasion. If you're going out on a Christmas party this year where they know there's food going to be there, you're going to be sitting down with your colleagues at work. The last thing you want to do is wear something too overpowering as people are eating the meals. Right, so you can still smell fantastic. You still smell a bit of class, that touch of class people look for when they go out to such an evening. Like they don't want to be the Mr. Annoying guy. They want to be the one who smells classy and sophisticated without overpowering the people around you. And these will do it easy. Okay, guys. So let's go with the first one. First one I'm going to show you is the Dolce Gabbana fragrance, and it's this one here. And this is Dolce Gabbana Intenso Puro. Okay, there's the gold writing against the brown bottle. The atomizers this way. It's like a dull copper looking top. The info's on the bottom there, guys. Let's show you the sprayer. What do you get from this fragrance, guys? You get a nice sweet, not overly sweet, but sweet enough, just enough. And it's like sophisticated. It's got charm about this fragrance. A bit of there's lots of notes in there. If you start setting there, you can start. Even I can start picking some of these out. And I'm not a great expert at picking individual notes out. But in the top of this was released in 2014. You've got lavender in the top, waternout, basil, marigold, and jasmine. Right now, when you first put it in, you can smell the lavender like you can in the original pour on. Right, it's similar kind of. It's like a more intense version of that, if you like. So that's why the name is Intenso. So that it just increases the performance a little bit because the more modern version of the pour on starts relaxing the performance bit, and this is supposed to ump it up a little bit and give it a bit more. Um, it is a quiet fragrance, not a loud fragrance. It's very sophisticated, very nice. Put a nice shirt and tie on when you go out. And I think this fragrance with your rocket when you go out with this, it'll suit that evening perfect. You'll probably get a few compliments doing it. So you got in the mid, you've got tobacco, and you got the note of hay or horses eat. So it's got that, and there's an unusual note, but they've put that in there. Clary sage, Maupelacord, and bran, and that's just the mid. Then you got the base. You got sandalwood, cypress, and then you've got musk, amber, and labdanum. Now, as I say, this is a classy fragrance, guys. And I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't think it was for that such occasion, going out for a nice meal. And this is well worth you having in your collection for such such events. You want a nice fragrance to wear, and it just doesn't need to be around Christmas. Any time of the year, going out somewhere special for the meal, you'll stick that on. You'll smell great when you go out. Okay, that's the first one. Now then, moving on with the second one. Now you got a second one from Dolce Gabbana, and it's this one here. This is a more modern fragrance. It's uh, released in 2020, and it's the K EDP. It's like slightly darker juice and bottle than the original. I think the original got like a gold cap, where the EDP's got a silver one. Right, so there's the branding on the front. That's just like stuck on there. It's like it's still printed on. Anyway, let's see what the juice smells like inside here. The, it's pretty decent cap, but it's not too bad. Oh, I love this fragrance. This is my scent of the day, by the way, guys. I love this fragrance. Now, it's more modern, the one I just showed you, because that was 2014. This is a 2020 release. There's a difference how perfumery evolves really in that time frame. So this one, it's got a more modern take. You can tell it's a modern fragrance straight away when you smell it. It's beautiful. Do you know what I mean? But it's done really well in my opinion. And it's got lots of notes in it I wasn't familiar with. And I don't really know whether I can still pick them side by side. For all I know, it smells very nice, very modern. It's a contemporary fragrance. It's got class. It's got, that bit of to draw younger people in as well as people my age. You could wear this. There's no age limit on this fragrance, guys. It's when Acre di Gio come out and everybody was wearing it. You don't know what the age was. It was such a hit with a fragrance. This could be a thing, in my opinion, because it's like everything what people want. If young people want something modern that smells nice, this could be it. If you're my age and you're maybe a bit younger, you might want to look for something else similar to that. But get this experience. It's really nice. It's got in the top you've got blood orange, pimento. Now that's like a pepper they've put in there. I've got no idea what it smells individually. You got juniper berry. You got two loads of lemon in there. You got normal lemon and you got Sicilian lemon, and then you got cardamom, and that's in the opening. Right, then you in the mid. It goes down to fig nectar, and I can smell the fig in here because I've got another fig fragrance over there, and that's what I want you to detect this fig note in here. Got geranium, lavender, and clary sage in the middle. The lavender again prominent in Italian, fragrances. It's in the Dolce Gabbana line by the look of it. They got it in the Intenso. It's in the other pour on as well. So the lavender plays. They might have a field just full of lavender, what they use for their own fragrances. Um, and then you got like in the clary sage as well. That's in the mid. In the base, you've got cedar, patchouli, vetiver, and cypriot oil. And this is a wonderful, modern, contemporary fragrance that most young people or anybody should have in the collection. Go for the EDP. That's what this is. In fact, guys, I'm going to go buy the bigger bottle next time. It's that nice. This could be a signature scent for anybody. This good. Very good. Right then, moving on to the next one now. Now, the five I'm going to show you, they're more like good fragrance, I think. And this one I'm going to show you now, to me, is like a step up from the other four. It's done by a prestigious house, and they hold the fragrances really well. And so, where you've got this next fragrance here, it's by Christian Dior, and it's this one out, Dior Homme 2020. Yes, it caused some controversy when it first came out because it didn't have the note of Irish in there. So what they did, they wanted to make it more mass appealing to people because not everybody likes that makeup smell. It took me a while to get used to it myself, if I was to be honest, but I love it now. I couldn't have it without my fragrance collection. This one, or Valentino, Homme, Intense. I love them fragrances, and they got the note of Irish in them, and I couldn't be without them now. But when this came out, I wanted to see what modern take this the direction I took this in to see that it'd be mass appealing to me. And this has got such an elegant, nice, uh, fragrant smell about it. It is class in a bottle. This is pure class. And I don't know whether people are, dislike this because of the not having the Irish. Take the Irish note away. This is a different fragrance altogether, right? If you was working in an high profile office job where you're making money deals all the while and you have to go into meetings and you have to go there and secure that deal, right? You step into that room with this on, you step in as one of their equals, not somebody who's wearing a lesser fragrance, to not be look the part and, you know, the one who owns the room. You walk in with this and you own the room. It's it's not overpowering. It's elegant. It's classy. It's smart. Sophisticated. Everything about this screams sophistication, and it's done in such a good way. You can smell it now. I've got to give it a spray. Brilliant. Of course, I know more about it. I mean, at the end of the day, guys, this is a really nice fragrance, and I wouldn't recommend it if it wasn't. I'm doing YouTube videos based on my experience with the fragrances I've bought. I'm not an expert, but I can tell you how these are wet on my skin and how they smell. That smells fantastic. It is a step above the ones I've got showing you. And they're all good fragrance in their own right, but they ain't a patch on this one. Moving on to the next one now. It's this one here by Valentino. This is the Umo version. Right now, some people might say that's as good as this, and it's not far behind, to be honest with you. It isn't that far behind. But the Dior fragrance still edges it, as far as I'm concerned. But this, again, all the ways I've said about the fragrance before, I can repeat it against this. Elegance, sophisticated, it's got charisma, it's got everything about this fragrance. You've got to have some fragrance in your collection that are appropriate for the right conditions. If you're going to have a nice meal with somebody and you want to impress them with a smell, not overpower them, don't forget you sit on a table and you're less than maybe a mouse 3 feet across from somebody. So you ain't gonna have to have a fragrance just to make them feel, oh, I'm eating my meal. That guy's making me feel like I'm nauseous eating my meal here. These around you, they're gonna be feeling the same. But with this, it's got a closer scent bubble, and it allows people to get closer to smell your fragrance without choking them out. You know what I mean? So this is another good one as well. Valentino Umo. It smells a bit like. Check the other notes out. I'll read the notes here in a second. Right. This one here, it's got bergamot in the top and myrtle. It's the mid that catches it on this one. Right. In this one, it's got um, the roasted coffee beans, chocolate, and hazelnut. You know what I mean? So it is really good. Yeah, the bergamot is a nice little citrusy opening. It's a fantastic fragrance. Don't look at and think it's not good. It's not. It's going to last you hours and hours, but it will see it out through 6 hours. And you'll smell nice with it as well, guys. It's going from the top all the way down to the base. And it will change as it goes along. Let me just give the notes on this Dior fragrance, guys. You just slip your mind a second, just. In the top, you got bergamot in the 2020 version, pink pepper and eleme, and in the mid you got cashmere wood. That's a nice ingredient in there. Atlas cedar, patchouli. In the base, now you got isoe super. That's to give that its lift, and then it's a bit more oomph, a bit more staying power. So that's why the isoe super is in there. So it's modern. Compounding in a lot of fragrance. They use it, similar thing in Dior Sauvage, to give it a great longevity and projection and stuff like this. You don't project the fragrance out. And then you've got, in the base, you've got Asian Vetiver as well and White Musk, and the other two notes in there. And I say so far, the 4 fragrances I've showed you, they're more great for this situation I'm talking about now. You know, if you're going out, you want to sit down, you have a good laugh with your friends. There's some music maybe later where you have a dance with your mates and stuff like that. So it's nice to have something that's, appropriate. So we want to the last one now. Now this one came out in 2011, right? And it's been out for a while now. But every time I smell this, yeah, it still smells like a modern fragrance to me. And there might be people who might watch these videos and say, God, that ain't really a modern fragrance anymore. But to me, I had really long bought this fragrance. It may have been released years ago, but not everybody's body buys a fragrance straight away. They might discover things as they're collecting, as they're going along, and this is what I do with this. Right, and it's got a fantastic lavender note in here. Yeah, and it's something that's obviously it's not going to have the staying power or something because the other fragrances have moved on since then. And I would say this would be like the others, a 6 hour. That's a good projection for this and a good longevity for it. For the projection, you'll get an hour and a half, maybe a good projection. It starts getting a bit closer and it starts changing as it moves along. You get the lavender first and it starts breaking down. You know, you get like a Amalfi lemon in the opening along with the bergamot. No, sorry about bergamot, sorry, the lavender. In the mid, it's only got a few notes on this one, guys. So in the mid, you've got African orange flower, and in the base, you've got Virginia cedar, patchouli, and vanilla. You know, so yeah, it's still a contemporary fragrance. Now, you stick this in your collection. Now, how good that looks as a bottle that you collect, stick in your cabinet and say, look, show all your mates, look what you've got. Gucci guilty. Now, there's lots of flankers since then. I haven't tried all of them. That one always got my attention. And it always made me think, I'd love to buy that fragrance, see what it was like. And it was like years ago when it first came out. And I never really got round to buying it because I wasn't into collecting fragrances then. And like I said, I bought mine at a later stage. But to me, it's still important in my collection. It's still important for me as a fragrance collector to have that. Because I got lots of other fragrances from different houses. And the one I was missing from was Gucci, maybe Prada. I'm still yet to collect a few Prada fragrances. But Gucci, that was the only one of the houses I hadn't got. I got most Paco Rabannes and I got Dior's and I got Versace's. I got lots of them, but I ain't got the Gucci Guilty or the Gucci fragrances. So when I've seen that one, it's a good price. And I thought I want a Gucci fragrance in my collection. So this is one I chose because I'd always seen it years ago. And but people say it's genetic, but to me it just smells good. I'm not here to argue with people about a bottle of fragrance. If they think it's genetic, that's fair enough. But I like it. And so this is why I'm recommending it to you guys. It does work well on my skin. And I think for such a situation which you've been talking about, this Christmas party, meal, come evening out, it'll be fantastic. All them 5 guys will see through the night. If you were to choose any one of them before Christmas that you maybe afford to buy one of them, it will serve you well on the night out and going out. And you'll be thinking, yeah, this smells really nice. I really like these, or one that you choose. So that's it from me, guys. Go and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And, I will be doing another video tomorrow. So please check that one out. Tomorrow's video is going to be another comparison, again, like an inspired by comparison. Last week I did a Afnan, not not so supremacy, Afnan, not so intensely. I had that one, and what was the other one? Sidat Bose. That was like a comparison video. They're both like Creed Aventus, but which one do I choose? I would have chosen the one out of that little battle, if you like, between the two note breakdowns and the way they both fragrance reacted. And I did one on BR 540, that was with Afnan again, not only in Oud Supremacy. That one I had the Mansera again, Instant Crush. They were both inspired by, these famous fragrances. And the one I've got tomorrow, is another inspired fragrance by John Paul Gaultier, and another, copy of one of their famous fragrances. So tune in for that. I've had some good responses from, people on YouTube who've been contacting me about some of the things I put on the inspiration videos. Because they just say this before we finish. Not all of these fragrances that they're trying to clone the major houses are exact copies. There is slight subtle differences. And tomorrow I'll show you the subtle differences between the two, and then you can see for yourself that it's not a direct clone or a direct copy. There is slight little touch on it, and it'll just show you what to look for when you're buying the fragrance for yourself. Okay, guys, you're going to have a nice evening now, but enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I hope if you're having a few drinks, go and enjoy yourself, and look after yourselves. And I'll see you on the next video. And don't forget to please like and share this video, it'll be fantastic. And I'll see you all tomorrow. All the best. Bye now.